Tonight at 5, a wildfire that has burned more than 3,000 acres continues to burn in Monroe County. We'll check in with evacuated residents and crews battling the flames.
Darrell Brooks was back in court today, ordered to pay thousands of more dollars of restitution to the victims of the Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy.
Plus, historic flooding forces airports and dozens of roadways to close in southern Florida, and more rain is falling.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Right now, evacuations are underway in Monroe County as crews continue to battle a massive wildfire near Fort McCoy.
We have team coverage tonight as much of Wisconsin remains under a severe fire warning. And we will begin with our Braden Ross, who is in Black River Falls tonight. Braden?
Yeah, we're here at the command center they've set up here in Black River Falls. You can see behind me, they're still working really hard to get this fire contained here. But we've been out here in Monroe County all day talking to people near the evacuation zones. One homeowner just on the border of the evacuation zone saying everything right now is just still up in the air.
I'm still concerned, but I feel a little more secure with the wind going away from us, but there's still other people that it's in their direction of.
So the plan for tonight is that if it's safe to let people back in, there's a pretty good chance that they can come back in like we did last night. But knowing that they need to be prepared kind of at a moment's notice to evacuate again, depending on what fire conditions are.
And again, a lot of them telling me this is just emotional. It's hard to talk about this stuff without tearing up. Others saying they have bags packed in case they need to leave. We know that there have been some structures destroyed. We don't yet know the cause of this fire, but it is still spreading. Again, the last update was that this is 46% contained at this point. We'll keep you up to date here on News 3 Now and on channel3000.com if you just stick with us. For now, Braden Ross in Black River Falls, News 3 Now.
Braden, thank you. Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canal. He has more on the fire danger. Gary?
Yeah, Susan, it looks like it's going to stay high at least for another day, especially for areas north of Wisconsin Dells. That's where temperatures might be a few degrees warmer and the humidity levels might be a little bit lower. Red flag warning continues for all of southern Wisconsin through 8 p.m. tonight. Later on this evening, as temperatures drop off a little bit, the humidity levels will start to increase. But there is a fire weather watch for tomorrow for similar conditions, again, from areas mainly north of Wisconsin Dells. That does include Monroe County as well as Juneau, Adams, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. Wind gusts are still in the 20 to 25 to 30 mile per hour range, so any fire that develops can move very quickly. Relative humidities are low. They're in the 20 to 30% range for the most part. These won't improve until temperatures cool off a little bit or the atmosphere starts to get a little more moist. And temperatures right now are very warm for this time of year. Upper 70s to lower 80s. Notice La Crosse is at 84. It's 82 in Camp Douglas. Madison's at 81. Across Dane County, temperatures are right around 80 or a little bit above, including 82 in Cross Plains and 81 degrees in Sun Prairie. Very little in the way of cloud cover across southern Wisconsin, and tomorrow we'll see very similar conditions. Look for skies to be mostly clear this evening. Temperatures dropping only into the middle 60s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at whether or not we set any records today and when this warm weather will come to an end.
All right, Gary, I'll check back with you. Now to Waukesha, where Darrell Brooks was ordered to pay more restitution to the victims of the Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy. The judge also ordered an escrow account to be set up to ensure any money he earns, including what he makes from media rights deals, goes to the victims. Brooks had already been ordered to pay more than $124,000 to victims and over $47,000 to compensate the Waukesha School District Insurance Company.
The man accused of firebombing the office of a Wisconsin anti-abortion group has pleaded not guilty. Investigators believe Ridindu Roy Chowdhury threw 2 Molotov cocktails into the Wisconsin Family Action office last May. He was arrested in Boston last month. In court Tuesday, he also waived his right to appear in court for an arraignment once he returns to Wisconsin. A date has not yet been set for his initial court appearance. Starting today, drivers will want to plan ahead if you're heading to downtown Madison. East Washington Avenue will be reduced to 1 lane. The closure will affect East Wash between Blount Street and the Capitol Square. The westbound left turn lane from East Washington to Blair Street will also be reduced to 1 lane. The lane closures are expected to last 6 to 8 weeks. One of Madison's most popular throughways is getting the attention of the White House.
At Olin Park today, senior advisor to the president, Mitch Landrieu, is expected to share the details behind some major infrastructure changes headed to John Nolan Drive. And that's where we find our Tahil Moladeen live. Tahil, what can you tell us?
Well, we know this announcement and the changes to come to John Nolan are a part of President Joe Biden's infrastructure plan. The city of Madison will be holding a press conference here at Olin Park in just about a half hour with details. Landrieu will be joined by state and local officials to include Madison Mayor Sacha Rhodes Conway and State Representative Mark Pocan. Together, they will highlight funding from the bipartisan infrastructure law. Landrieu is expected to tout how this money is rebuilding the nation's infrastructure and building a clean energy economy to combat climate change. Again, we should be learning more details from a press conference in about a half hour, so we'll have more to share tonight. But for now, reporting live, Tahlil Muhaddin, News 3 Now.
Tahlil, thank you. Now a story you'll only see on News 3 Now. Many local businesses are going to the dogs, literally.
Employers and staff in the area say it helps their mental health to have dogs in the workplace. Tonight, only on News 3 Now at 6, Armin Rahman speaks to a dentist in Cottage Grove who says when she brings her dog Theo in, going to the dentist feels a lot less like pulling teeth for her patients and employees.
Patients kind of understand who I am, too, through my dog, and employees, too. They get to share my personal life and our dog with us as well. So I think all around it's been a great thing, and other businesses could certainly incorporate it as well.
And other businesses are catching on, as Armin finds. Tune in more on the new trend. And if your dog is a good fit to be your job's best friend, that's tonight on News 3 Now. At 6. Should have brought the news hounds.
I was just going to say that. We know something about this. A unanimous vote. That is the impressive support the state's Economic Development Secretary received in the state Senate.
With the state recovering from the pandemic and charting a course forward, where does she want to take her agency? Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with her for more. Will?
That's right. So when we talk about the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, Secretary Missy Hughes leads, it used to be the Department of Commerce, but for the last decade has been this public-private partnership. And that shaped significant parts of the Wisconsin economy. Major deals like Foxconn, for example, the WEC plays a hand. So I asked Hughes about that private-public nature and what led her to her current service.
Working for Organic Valley, I worked for farmers for 17 years, and that often felt like public service also. It was very mission-oriented to support small family farms all around the country. And so having the opportunity to come to WEDC meant serving a broader population in Wisconsin.
We also talked about her plans, where she wants to take Wisconsin and her agency in the next 4 years as part of Evers' cabinet. Part of that goal includes attracting and retaining workers in the state. We'll have more on that coming up at 6.
All right, well, we'll see you then. Thank you. New today, an Air National Guardsman was arrested in connection to classified Pentagon documents that were leaked last week. 21-year-old Jack Tashari was arrested outside his Massachusetts home this afternoon. He is a member of the intelligence wing of the Massachusetts Air National Guard. Tashari is also reportedly the leader of an online chat group where documents were allegedly first uploaded. The documents outline details about Ukraine's upcoming counteroffensive, but both Ukrainian and U.S. officials downplayed the impact of the leak.
We do have stringent guidelines in place for safeguarding classified and sensitive information. This was a deliberate criminal act, a violation of those guidelines.
The documents also revealed a number of secrets the U.S. has collected on its allies, causing the administration to make some tough calls. A new front in the battle against America's opioid crisis, officials are seeing an alarming increase in the use of the synthetic opioid fentanyl cut with an animal tranquilizer. The Biden administration is now officially declaring the mix an emerging threat. Ivan Rodriguez explains what the historic declaration means.
A potentially deadly drug mix spreading across the U.S.
in almost all 50 states now.
Fentanyl cut with xylazine, the animal sedative, can do major damage to humans, leaving some users scared and wounded.
It removes 7 pounds of flesh and 1.5 liters of pus. It's been open for 21 months. That's how horrible it is. Trying to this. Doesn't let your body heal.
For the first time since the passing of a 2018 law allowing it to do so, the Biden administration taking the unprecedented step of officially declaring a substance an emerging threat. It means some of President Biden's more than $46 billion drug budget request to Congress can be used to respond. The money could help pay for drug testing, data collecting, and developing treatments.
We're sending a clear message to producers and traffickers of illicit xylazine and illicit fentanyl that we're going to respond quicker.
An uphill battle in an ever-changing drug landscape.
Both the types of drugs have changed from predominantly organic to predominantly synthetics, but the way drugs are bought and sold have also changed. Now all you need is a phone in the palm of your hand and a social media app.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Today, President Biden announced a plan that would extend health care coverage to DACA recipients. Biden plans to propose a rule expanding the definition of who is considered lawfully present to be eligible for Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act insurance marketplace. The move would expand access to affordable health insurance to 580,000 DACA recipients. The White House said in a statement they expect to get this done by the end of the month.
Well, next at 5, Gary has our latest first warn forecast.
Plus, we'll take you to Florida, where historic rainfall is causing major flooding in southern communities. And then tonight at 6, Amazon is making some changes so customers return fewer items, but it could cost you.
An up day on Wall Street as bank stocks recover. The Dow Industrials up 383 points. The NASDAQ gaining 236. The S&P 500 up 54, and we'll be right back.
The Buy Like a Builder event is going on now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. For a limited time, get home builder pricing on the largest selection of name brand appliances in all of Wisconsin. Plus free delivery in 3 days or less. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Community is helping each other, making sure your neighbor is taken care of. At Lake Ridge Bank, community is who we are. We take pride in being a community bank, strengthening relationships and investing in the places we come from. It's why we are who we are. Lake Ridge Bank. Go far, go together.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhafels. Beauty Rest mattresses are assembled in Wisconsin, and right now, queens start at just $4.99. Or upgrade to the luxury and comfort of a Beauty Rest Black and get $200 in Steinhafels cash. Beauty Rest Black Queen mattresses start at just $49 per month when you use Steinhafels' special 72-month financing. Shop in-store or online today at steinhafels.com.
Do you know the secret to having the perfect lawn? Maple Leaf Landscaping does. With their 6-step turf care program, you can have a beautiful lawn all season long. Check their website for special discounts and leave the yard work to Maple Leaf, your year-round property care experts.
Spring savings are in full swing and everything is on sale at Ashley. Sofas start at $6 a month. Dining sets at $8 a month. Bedroom sets at $13 per month. Plus special financing options for any budget and free delivery in 3 days or less. Only at Ashley.
Braden Ross here in Fort McCoy, where the Arcadia fire continues to grow. We're talking to residents in the evacuation zone who have had to leave their houses about how they're feeling as the DNR continues to fight this fire. Tonight at 6.
Local workplaces are going to the dogs.
He started his work career in 2022.
And it just might be good for business.
Everybody loves her.
Armand Rahman shares how businesses are embracing a new trend, a job's best friend. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, former President Trump returned to New York today to face another legal battle, this time appearing for a deposition hearing in a civil fraud lawsuit. New York's Attorney General Letitia James filed the lawsuit over his company's business practices. The lawsuit accuses Trump, 3 of his children, and their company of a long-running fraud, saying they overvalued assets by billions of dollars. The $250 million suit describes a scheme to get tax benefits and preferential loans. Trump denies any wrongdoing.
Take a look at this video. This is what many in Florida communities are dealing with right now. Historic rainfall has left roads impassable, residents trapped in their homes, and airport travelers stranded in Florida. Crews are still working to clear roads, but more rain is expected to hit the area again this evening. Gloria Pazmino has more.
Historic flooding in South Florida Wednesday.
What we're seeing here is a 1,000-year incident. No city could have planned for this.
The city of Fort Lauderdale paralyzed.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, you can see how shooken up I am, you know. I didn't plan on waking up like this.
I've been working in Fort Lauderdale for over 23 years, and I've never seen anything like this.
Residents taking in the damage after spending the night stranded in their homes.
Yeah, we lost everything.
More than 25 inches of rain fell in just 24 hours, according to preliminary reports from the National Weather Service, marking the rainiest day in Fort Lauderdale history.
All right, I'm gonna go back and get your mommy and daddy, all right, bud?
First responders out in force, wading through waist-high water to help trap residents and motorists.
I've been stuck here now for about 40 minutes. So I've been watching the cars thinking I could make it, but I've had the car stall in water before, and so I'm just like, I'll just hang out.
At Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, a ground stop Wednesday, then closure. Stranded travelers trying to navigate as runways turned into lakes.
Trying to get back home, and they're telling us that the airport is closed, and so at this point, we don't know what to do.
The airport will remain closed through Thursday. Officials plan to reopen it at 5 a.m. Friday. The National Weather Service is calling the floods a 1-in-1,000-year event or greater, and more rain is expected later today. I'm Gloria Pazmino reporting.
At one point, more than 22,000 customers lost power. Broward County schools also closed today because of the weather.
Our chief meteorologist, Gary Canalti, is here now. And Gary, the rain has not let up in Fort Lauderdale.
You know, while we have been dealing with abnormally dry conditions and fire danger, take a look at what's been happening. This is radar rainfall estimates just over the last 72 hours over southeastern Florida. And this bullseye right around Fort Lauderdale. Radar estimate of over 20 inches, almost 21 inches of rain there. And you can see much of the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area between about 5 and 10 inches of rain. And you can see on Doppler track the next batch of showers and storms developing out over the Everglades, heading right through, unfortunately, Fort Lauderdale and Miami. So no rest for the weary there. For us, we set a record yesterday for the warmest low temperature for the date. We dropped to 60 degrees. The old record was 56, set back in 1941. And we've set a record for today for the warmest high temperature, 82 so far unofficially. The old record, 78 degrees, set back in 1938 as well as 1931 and back in the 1800s. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. We're expecting another unseasonably warm day tomorrow with high temperatures right around 80 degrees. The record high for tomorrow is 84, so we'll probably be just shy of that. But it also will remain dry with the high wildfire danger continuing. Tomorrow, I think the emphasis will be more for the northern parts of our viewing area. That's where temperatures might be a little bit warmer and the humidity levels a little bit lower there. But showers and thunderstorms Saturday afternoon before high temperatures get into the upper 70s, and then the showers and storms come through. But rain on Sunday may change to snow by Sunday night. So a big change in the overall forecast. But you can see on Doppler track across our part of the country, the nearest showers up in northern Minnesota and not heading in our direction. By Saturday, though, with the thunderstorm chance, the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal or level 1 risk of severe thunderstorms here. Gusty winds and hail, probably the main threats on any stronger storms that develop Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. But take a look at a future track beginning at noon Saturday. The showers and storms come in. They'll be with us Saturday night. Sunday, it's mainly just rain. But as temperatures turn colder, notice out to the west that rain starts mixing with and even changing to a period of snow when temperatures are just cold enough early on Monday morning. But then after that, the snow moves on out. It's possible we could see some minor snow accumulations, especially on grassy areas, but the rain will be welcome. We'll be looking at probably around an inch of rain for Saturday into Saturday night and Sunday. So that's good news there. But take a look at these temperatures. 81 Madison, 84 in La Crosse, 87 in the Twin Cities, and again, 90s over the western high plains, so another abnormally warm day across our part of the country. Red flag warning until 8 p.m. for all of southern Wisconsin for high fire danger, and a fire weather watch north of the Dells from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. tomorrow. Planning your night across Dane County, 54 for the low in Verona, 54 in Windsor with clear to partly cloudy skies, low 53 in Lone Rock and 54 in Camp Douglas. Tomorrow, partly sunny, unseasonably warm, high temperature at 80, and our first warned 7 to 10 day forecast, 78 before the thunderstorms arrive on Saturday. Sunday's high of 51 early in the day with falling temperatures to the 40s. It'll be windy. The rain changing to snow Sunday night with some minor accumulations possible. Chance of some rain and snow showers Monday morning. But with a high of 50, the snow will melt pretty quickly. And then temperatures back up into the mid to upper 60s the middle of next week with some shower and thunderstorm chances. Temperatures pretty close to normal with dry weather for the following weekend. As we check out first warned traffic, here's the view of the Beltline at Monona Drive. Traffic's moving pretty steadily right now. Just some minor delays between Monona Drive and Stoughton Road on the Beltline. Otherwise, as far as travel times are concerned, just a slight increase in the travel times on the eastbound Beltline compared to the westbound Beltline between University Avenue and I-3990. 3990 from the Beltline to Janesville will take you 24 minutes. Middleton to Sauk City on US 12 is a 16-minute commute today. Downtown to Sun Prairie will take you 18 minutes. That's your News 3 Now First Warned Traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. A quick note, the White House has rescheduled the press conference on John Nolan Drive. The developments that we told you about at the top of the show tonight. We'll have that story instead for you tomorrow. More than 800 business and community leaders met at the Kohl Center today for the 9th annual Chamber of Commerce Icebreaker Luncheon. The event was presented by WPS Health Solutions and was the largest in icebreaker history. This year's theme is belonging. Organizers discussed how to build places of belonging within their businesses and in the community as well. Organizers say the event is also a great opportunity for local businesses to network and support each other.
Well, coming up here at 5, how a new law is bringing relief to people with medical debt. That story next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way.
All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Leisure Concepts has your new hot tub in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Steel and composite construction and the perimeter insulation is so quiet. We'll deliver everything you need to easily keep your hot tub crystal clear, including knowledge. That neck-deep hot water massage feels amazing every day of the year. You'll never get tired of it. Get to Leisure Concepts and see almost 70 hot tubs that are ready for immediate delivery to your backyard.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate spring with our big spring thaw sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 3 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board with our spring thaw sale. Save 23% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Spring into action and save on stressless seating at the Century House. Now get $400 off all classic power recliners, signature-based recliners and ottomans, and cross-base recliners and ottomans. And get $400 off most sofas and love seats. Imagine how much you can save building your dream sectional. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way.
All you have to do is point.
And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, if you have medical debt, you might want to take a look at your credit report.
Christine Lazar tells us a new federal law is bringing relief to some Americans whose credit was negatively impacted by medical bills.
1 in 3 adults in the U.S. have medical debt. Mary Lou Sandler is one of them. Back in 2020, she cut her hand in the kitchen and had to go to the ER.
I actually just found the bill. It was $900. And then when I went to collections, it was $2,700.
For years, that bill sat on Sandler's credit report until earlier this year when it was wiped off.
And my credit went up 41 points.
Last year, President Biden introduced a series of reforms to help ease the burden of medical debt. The first phase kicked in last summer. Any medical debt that was paid off was to be removed by the 3 major credit bureaus. The second phase began this year. Those same credit bureaus have agreed to wipe any unpaid medical debt less than $500. The majority of medical debt in America is for bills under that threshold. Jerry Flanagan is Consumer Watchdog's litigation director.
This is critical because black marks on your credit report, even for paid medical bills, prevent people from getting loans, renting apartments, buying a car, critical things that we need to do for our lives.
Also, under these new regulations, you now have a full year before your medical debt can go onto your credit report after being sent to collections. That's up from 6 months. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And we'll have a final check of your first warn forecast when we come back.
Spring savings are in full swing and everything is on sale at Ashley. Sofas start at $6 a month. Dining sets at $8 a month. Bedroom sets at $13 per month. Plus special financing options for any budget and free delivery in 3 days or less. Only at Ashley.
Get your outdoor projects done right with Menards. With the best selection of AC2 pressure-treated lumber and the inventory to back it up. Now is the time to get that outdoor project you've been meaning to get to done. Best yet, we've made it convenient for you to get in, out, and back to building. An 8-foot pressure-treated 1x4 is just $398 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Create your perfect room for entertaining, relaxing, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Enjoy the simple pleasures of an era gone by.
Help.
We are Dane County. We are Madison, McFarland, Sun Prairie. We are Wanakee, Stoughton, Middleton, Deerfield, and everywhere in between. We are committed to being unique in supporting the value when families share the memories of family and friends at the loss of a loved one. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Service. More than just a funeral home, we are the people you know and trust to help families before, during, and after the loss of a loved one. Learn more at crestfuneralservice.com.
You and running have been together for a while now. Fact is, so has Morgan's Good Form Running. Every run is more than just a run. It's about finding oneself. Movement in a new pair of Hokas is good magic. Gear up today at Morgan's Good Form Running. Buy a pair of Hokas and experience the difference. Why run when you can fly?
Experience the comfort and style of Hoka. Visit us here today at Morgan's Good Form Running.
Morgan's Good Form Running, Hilldale.
Like, yeah, we so amazing.
The stylish Chevy Equinox RS.
Like,
and Chevy Blazer RS.
So captivating.
You don't have to be an influencer to be an influencer.
I can make the crowd go crazy.
The RS family of Chevy SUVs, definitely worth a follow. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Equinox models, or get $1,500 cash allowance. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
The Buy Like a Builder event is going on now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. For a limited time, get home builder pricing on the largest selection of name brand appliances in all of Wisconsin. Plus free delivery in 3 days or less. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashland.
We've got a lot of news coming up. When disaster strikes, every second counts. So tonight we take a look at how elite rescue teams train to save lives in a catastrophe. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And Chief Meteorologist Gary here. One final check of the forecast. No burning.
No, it's dry out there. Take a look at the live view from the, well, for some reason our graphics went to the wrong one here. Let's see if we can get to the right one. Oh,
we'll take your word for it.
Yeah, so it's clear out there. Skies are sunny. Temperatures are right around 80, but the humidity levels are low, so no burning today or tomorrow. Probably.
Record heat?
Yeah. Record high temperature today, probably just shy of a record for tomorrow.
And we could use some rain. That's coming Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
That should help with the red flag warning.
Right. But then
well
we could
done,
have snow
Mark,
by
with
Sunday.
no graphics.
We could have snow by Sunday night, too.
There you go.
Don't want to see a graphic on that.
It's Wisconsin in April.
Thanks for watching, everybody. The CBS Evening News is coming up next. Hope to see you back here at 6.